Hey guys, it's another video, and another year is ending soon. It was a year with a lot of up and downs, was not going as planned. I had bigger plans than I could fulfill, but we're gonna just go through the year in this video. I will tell what my future plans are a little bit, how I felt this year was going for me, and yeah, if you're interested in that, then stay tuned and welcome to the video. So we start off with a thing you all have noticed. I was not streaming that much. I was lacking on videos. Both things that I absolutely want to change for next year. Because I felt like, even though I'm not. Okay, I need to be honest on that. Even though I have a German channel that is way more interactive and way more profitable, I don't want to get rid of this channel. I love being an Umbreon. I love being the English derp that I am. And I love streaming in English. I love making video content in English. So I want to keep going no matter what. And the biggest challenge was to figure out what I want to do with this channel. We had a lot of up and downs where I tried to play different games. Tried to play League, different games, tried some other stuff, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. Also considered like fursuit streaming, that gonna be probably next year, maybe more into vrchat or going over to TikTok to stream. There's a lot of things going on through my mind with this year. I also streamed a little bit at the beginning of the year on TikTok. It was fun, but I never could figure out what I really would like to do there besides vrchat and the beta, so probably we're going to do that again. But as I said, I'm not sure. I also don't want to bully out the schedule that I cannot fulfill. That was a thing I learned this year. I totally overworked myself for being present both channels all the time. It did not work. And it will never work the way I try to do it. I can never do like full two channels full time. It's just not how this works. It's just not the thing anyone can do. So I have to cut corners and I have to make decisions. I had a person that helped me through some videos, so thanks again to Lover a lot. But I need to like make sure that I can have like one or two cutters probably for this channel. But also that's a thing for another. I had the experiment with Wolf Lover. I know I was not good at giving them the videos. I need to work on that and I will work on that. That I can give up more of the work to other people that willing to help. So I have more time creating content. No matter if it's German or English or whatever. Another thing that I had over the year was my depression. You guys were helping me a lot with that and told me every single time that it's fine, that I'm not streaming, that I'm not making a video. It still always felt like I'm disappointing you in my head, and I don't want to do that. I also don't want to do that next year. And with that in mind, we're going to lower the expectations right from the start. But we also make sure that the content that comes is full of heart. Because I discovered this year, I haven't done it in English, but I have done it on German, is I wrote a few short stories for the first time in my life. And I also tried podcasting in German, which was both really fun. And I would like to hear your interests, what you would think if we do that in, I don't know, English. grabbing probably one or two persons talking about topics that not completely irrelevant. I don't want to have another podcast where people just talking about nonsense. Maybe like more serious podcast. And in general, my content here will be a mix of more serious and fun content like we do it so far. I also want to go back to more story times. I haven't done that many story times, and I have still a lot of stories that I need to tell you guys, because you're my therapy. I cannot buy therapy for me. That's freaking expensive, so you're my therapy. And you will be next year as well. You won't get away from that. So, yeah. When it comes to content, I tried a lot of things. I tried to have a cutoff for the first time. It worked not that well. It was on me, not on them. It was on me. Like giving them the videos, being scared. Can they do it in time? Because I cannot pay them. They're not full time my cutters. They are just like doing it for free. And I'm always scared with, can I make the videos in time? I don't want to disappoint you guys. So yeah. That's the thing, but it can also be that next year we will do a lot more writing and other stuff. The thing that I couldn't manage to do for this year was a few of my projects. I had a project to do like a shop. I had the project to do more fursuit content. Both failed miserably. So we're gonna transfer that for next year. I also was planning on writing a book or writing some stories. That's still not out. I still want to do that. I have more hype than ever to write stuff. So yeah, we will definitely do that. When it comes to project, that was a big part. I had too many projects that failed, and I don't want to do that again. We'll have like one or two projects at the time, and when they are done, we go for the next. But we won't do many projects at the same time. It does not work. I overwhelmed myself. You realize that I was burned out a little bit in the middle of the year. And obviously no one wants that. No one wants to be burned out. And yeah, I feel like this is a little bit sad, but we have to do also some positives. I don't want to talk about the negatives all the time. So we move away from them and focus on the positive. Because there were a lot of positive things this year again. I met people that are willing to help, like Wolflower. Even though I said it did not work well because of my side, they tried to help, and it was the first time I accepted help. So that was an improvement. We had videos that came still out, even though I was super scared sometimes. We managed to do every day a short. There was not a single day without a short. So we managed to do that, which is super impressive. So I want to clap for myself a little bit. But yeah, we did that. I also met awesome new people. We're working on the Discord, so I'm working with people together that will help me to improve my content, to improve everything I can do for you guys. So yeah, I was at Eurofans. It was a blast to meet some of you. And I loved the time there. I visited my first con that wasn't in freaking Germany. I went to Austria. It's only Austria, I know, but still, that was a big step for me. I visited some friends in Swiss. I'm also having now my first suit work beside the one in Germany. I'm going to Swiss. It's also not that far away, but you know, it's like getting me out there, meeting new people, meeting people in general, being social. And it felt fucking awesome to do that. So I was so glad I did all of this social stuff going out, and I want to do that more next year. That's what I learned. I want to be more social. And I don't want to have my content on first priority. My first priority will be friends. Or let's phrase it like friends and my mental health. Or mental health friends, whatever, you decide. But this then comes to content and then comes the rest. But you know, social life and my mental health, they were pretty bad this year. And we discovered how to fix that. So that's a positive thing. We made a lot of cool content. I had a lot of fun producing this content. We had a lot of fun on the English channel as well. And the streaming was always awesome. I met awesome new people, so thanks for everyone that joined this year. It's a blast, and I hope you will stay. Besides that, that was just a little bit that I want to talk about my year. It was not scripted or anything, it was just me talking about some nonsense. I still hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe through the year, and I hope to see you in the next year. Bye!